When we talk about some of the high school greatest point guards for Houston, your name and TJ name gonna come up, especially for the 2001 class, right?
for sure.
Um, but just tell us a little bit about your relationship with TJ. Like, is it because I know a lot of people think, oh, Carlos and TJ now always compare you guys. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like all the enemies or something. And I don't, just enlighten the people about the relationship with TJ and give us a basketball story about that brother.
See, what people don't understand is back then, I met TJ. I've been knowing TJ damn near all my life. I've been knowing TJ since I've been like 7, 8 years old. He came to my AAU team that I was already on back then, Saluki Jazz. When I told you about Ron, that was that team. Before TJ came, we had some pretty rough times on that AAU team. And TJ and his family from Baytown came to the team and really turned things around for us, and not only just like because he was so much better than all of us at the time, but just showed us a way to a level of competing. You know what I mean? And I'm saying not necessarily him at 7, 8 years old, just the way that his dad brought him up, they approach to basketball, was different than we seen from a 7, 8 year old. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing with that. And moving forward, we didn't separate until like after middle school, as far as AAU ball. You know what I mean? Like right around 8th grade. So a lot of people think when they seen us in high school, it was like a real rivalry. Like we might not have liked each other or something like that, but you have to do your homework and know, well, those guys been, teammates. And it was more so of, I mean, I say it now. It's on the doc, but I go ahead and say it. It was more so like I was a little more so mad at Daniel Ewing or envy of Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of took my, that was my road dog. You know what I'm saying? Then him and TJ started rolling together, and that was more so who my uh, anger was with.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of, that's when my competitive nature came in. You know what I'm saying? But me and TJ, it was always love. I always been love. Me and Daniel's all love too. I'm just saying back then, that's what where my competitive spirit came from when playing against Willie Ridge.
Well, like they compare you and TJ as point guards. Just for the people who don't know or didn't get a chance to see you or TJ back then, just give me two things that y'all was had similar, and give me two things that made y'all completely different but great at the same time.
Well, one thing we had similar for sure was that dog. You know what I'm saying? That was established at a very young age. You know what I'm saying? And he had it more so than I did early. You know what I'm saying? So I got that from a lot of different angles, but one of those angles was from TJ and his pops and his older brother and all them, how they approached the game. They 2-on-2, 3-on-3 backyard battles and stuff like that was crucial. It was vicious. You know what I'm saying? They out of Baytown. You know what I mean? So they, a little more country than in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So they that competitive spirit, that dog, and also the will to win. Like how bad we wanted to win was over everything. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of like, I might have a bad game and go 7 for 20 or something like that. And, some places be like, man, as long as we win, I don't care. And you might be like, oh, they lying, they full of shit. I was really one of those players. Now, if it was consecutive bad games, yeah. But if we get the win and I play bad, man, I can care less. You know what I'm saying? TJ was the same way. He was the same way.
All right, and what made y'all different? Like when you talk about style of play.
Well, yeah, his approach to the game was more so pass first. He was a more so pass first point guard. Very athletic. You know what I mean? Can get up and above the rim. You know what I'm saying? That definitely wasn't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? So more so me, I was a scoring point guard. Like to shoot deep threes to get the crowd going. Like I always tell people like a deep three and a dunk is the equivalent. They the same to me. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the same momentum change or shift with a dunk and a deep three. So more so TJ might come catch one off the rim on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And the crowd go crazy. Or he drop a no look dime, you know what I mean? And the crowd go wild. Whereas me, I might hit you with something and, make the defender go one way, I go another and pull a 30-footer. And, that was more so my thing.
Yeah, and TJ was a pest defensively, an on
Yeah, but
ball.
don't get it fucked
Play.
up. Now, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Don't get it fucked up for a second. That's what be wrong with y'all, man. My D, go back and look at the tapes. Hold on. Hold on.
Man, who was
Hold on.
y'all? Who
All you
was y'all?
critics about Los, man. Look, the first thing I want to say is Los's defense, man. Let me explain something to you. Okay, y'all go back and look at the tapes. Go check out the doc when we drop that Still Hurt. And I want y'all to see. I'm gonna make sure these directors and these editors put these defensive clips in this doc. You understand what I'm saying? So you can see some of the lockdown D that Los had. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I was right there with. I know I was right there with T. He might have been a little better. He was quicker. That's what it was. People. That's the thing. I was slow. I had a quick first step, but I wasn't laterally quick. I wasn't fast. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they compare that with defense. Why you doing all that with your? Why you doing all
Texas
that?
T, boy.
Why you doing all that?
Boy, I got some of that tea left over from Chick-fil-A, boy.
Hey man,
It's sweet.
I can't wait till they
It's
see it
sweeter
on
than that
tape, man.
store.
I can't wait. I'm gonna make sure we get them highlights on
Hey,
tape, man.
we have every bit of them three defensive plays your ass have.
Yeah, right up.
We got all three edited
Yeah,
already,
right
man. It
up.
ain't taking us long.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Nah, but TJ definitely though, man. You know, TJ gonna average about five. I remember, I think our junior year, he probably averaged like 5, 6 steals a game, if I ain't mistaken, like for the whole season. Yeah, yeah. Now TJ was different. He was different.
I remember TJ Kingwood tournament when I played for the Houston Raptors. Shout out to Coach Mike Owens, Coach Jared Owens, you know, the whole Veronica Owens, you know, everybody, you know.
Shout out Warden, all that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Ward, Willie, Coach Willie with the Raptors, my boy. But
Well, Billy.
304 click. But look, half court, man, I'm bringing the ball up. I really blame Coach Mike, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So Coach Mike trying to call the player something. He say something to me. I look over there at him. TJ, poop, poke me at half court, bro. And you know me, I'm a defensive guy anyway. So I'm like, gosh, I'm finna run and get my ball back.
yeah,
This little bit ass. Man, he poked me, went down, come run. I'm chasing him down like a dummy. Man, TJ went down there, cocked him up like here. Boom! God
yeah,
damn, man, get them garbage
yeah.
boys
Let me
out
take this out of bag. Yeah, yeah. You get
there.
this.
Yeah, yeah, like y'all ain't see that,
Right.
please. Luckily, it wasn't no cameras back there and
And
shit.
see,
You
TJ
know,
was,
but
I don't want to say he was so little, but he was little. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
just to see
yeah,
somebody that size, that stature,
man.
jump like that and move out, super quick like that, man, it was a beautiful thing to see, man. It was, you had to be there to know, you know what I'm saying? Human highlight reel for sure. Yeah.
No, so I'm looking at him taking off on the ground, like going up it like you said, like a video
Yeah.
game. Then he caught it like a barely don't know. He put it back here like he was teasing me, put it in my face, like you see your ball, and
Bro,
boom. I
let me
said,
explain
God,
something to these guys out here, man, in Houston who don't know, bro. See, a lot of people, want to take jabs at my guy. He might not be uh, in the social media basketball world like that or whatever's going on. So some people might throw jabs at him like, this guy was better than him or this guy do this to him. That man, let me explain something to you. Y'all got life so fucked up, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm here to tell you. When the brightest of the brightest lights come on, dude gonna
mm,
shine.
mm,
He gonna
mm,
shine every single time, bro. Every single time. He been built like that his whole life. Only thing that stopped him in the league was the injuries. It wasn't his height or
yeah.
nothing like that. If it wasn't for the injuries, he'd have did the same
It
thing
was
up there.
backup scoring, that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like he man, the truth, bro. The truth. I don't, boys be getting it messed up because of his style of play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of his style of play, they get it confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, he reminded me a lot of somebody who reminded me of TJ. Rather, they just TJ wasn't as long and as as Rondo. You know what I'm saying? Like Rajon Rondo and TJ had a similar game to me. TJ just wasn't as long as Rondo and like maybe not
Right.
as flamboyant with the passes. You know what I'm saying? But
CJ
no,
wasn't.
I'm saying that's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what it is because you ain't gonna compare them. You know what I'm saying? When you compare point guards, you're not. But I'm saying
Right.
Rondo gonna have 15 rebounds, 12 assists in the game, 5 steals, maybe 6 points. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
TJ
Yeah.
gonna have 10 to 12 points, maybe 10 assists, 7, 8 rebounds, 6 steals. You see what I'm saying? It's like they, when they on top, they gonna fill up the stat sheet like that. It's similar in that aspect, is what I'm saying.
TJ is always effective. Like
Yeah.
when you see him play, like you say, no matter what the game is, no matter the competition level, he go impact the game in a certain way to where you gonna know he played.
And that's what I
He
meant.
was a
And
producer.
another thing, like him, Rondo, CP3, they gonna control the game. They control the game at the same pace, at the same level. You know what I'm saying? When TJ on his shit, he gonna control the game. CP3 and Rondo mastered it. You know what I'm saying? That's TJ when he's at his best. You go watch them freshman and sophomore years at Texas at UT. It probably wasn't another better point guard in the country at that
Didn't he
time,
lead?
huh?
Didn't he lead the? He lead the nation in assists the first. I think his first year,
So I'm
right?
like, I know he probably led freshman. He probably led freshman. If
No, I
not
want to
at
say
the
the
whole
freshman
or the
year.
whole,
I want to say that the nation in assists his
I wouldn't
freshman
be
year.
surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. I just know that TJ right there was top tier. So I'm saying I'm comparing that to like Rondo and CP3 at their best. You see what I'm saying? How they
Right.
controlled the game versus how he controlled the game at his best.